Hey, what's up, y'all? It's poppin' is D. About to react to this BruceDropEmOff vid. This is the rise of BruceDropEmOff, an original DEO documentary. Okay, y'all have been telling me to watch this, so I'm gonna check it out. You know, I'm getting more familiar with Bruce. I like him. I think he's pretty funny. So yeah, we're gonna sit here and watch this hour-long documentary. I'm back in town for now, so I'm going to get as many long videos as I can recorded. I already did the KSI vid, which is not up over here. It's on my Patreon, unfortunately. It got blocked over here. And I have a couple more long videos to do. I forgot what they were. But yeah, let's get this one out the way. Let's see, you know, how he rose to fame. Let's watch.
Hey, yo, where Nick at? Back there in the cut.
It's Nick in the cut. Nick to come document my life, bro. BruceDropEmOff, DEO. Take you around South Atlanta, man. Like, really high, really just get down.
Homicide numbers in the city that lives
You're trying to figure out what happened after some Don't just stay too far away from yourself. Trying to be something that you're not.
But yeah, man, it's my first video, and I kind of want to introduce myself just to the whole guy community, you know. What can I say about myself? Well, I'm 14. You know, I might not sound like it, but you know,
Deep-ass voice.
Is 14. I am in middle school. You know.
Why are you in middle school at 14?
Mo.
I was in high
Boy,
school.
you can't put me in this, man. Move. I'm trying everybody.
So, my name is Bruce DropEmOff. I go by BruceDropEmOff. I'm a streamer, you know what I'm saying? I've been streaming for,
I guess you could be 14 in middle school, in the 8th grade.
I started when I was 13. So
I was
I've been
in the
doing
9th.
it for 8
Maybe in the
to
10th.
9 years, I guess. I'm about to be 22 years old, so almost 9 years. I got on real early. I got in the game real early, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's who I am. That's all.
Oh, I remember this.
Was that his girlfriend?
OG set up from boards ago.
Well, how many setups do you have?
Just one. It was just that one. Literally, this is what I was doing. I would wake up, scream. It's literally crazy.
Well, did they know it was at your mom's house?
Yeah. They knew. It's so crazy, man. Surreal. So many memories.
Who else house he gonna be at 14?
On this computer right here. Feel so sad. New era, new part.
Who did this?
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna take this lamp table too.
I'm gonna throw it in the bag.
It's connected to that. You see that? And you just squeeze the little button behind that black part, and you can squeeze it out.
So you never were anywhere else?
Never was nowhere else, no. Ever. This was where I was in hiding. You know what I'm saying? Moved out of my dad's crib and came straight in this room, got to work.
That's the only other place you live at.
Yeah. I ain't had a house. Dusty, the dustiest room, but I love it, bro. I love this room. It's comfy, it's cozy. Everybody in this neighborhood really respectful, bro. To be honest.
I get a green money. We gonna call that money. We gonna call that money. We not gonna call it green. We gonna call that money. But yeah, man. This is gonna be my first video. You know, plenty more to come.
I didn't go to college at all. And what people don't realize when I talk about like this, people just think they just see the sub count, they just see how many people in here. And I don't really talk like this because, you know, I done made it to the point, and I'm making it to the point where people think this shit was just handed to me. And they think that it just happened overnight, you know. And I see why they think that now. Because they just see it from this point and not when I started. Just do it. No Nike. Alright, you talking about the PS4? All the day when in here, remember, I was streaming off a PS4 30, 60 days straight.
I always cherished how I started because I didn't really start with a computer, and I didn't have the money for it because I was too young and I wasn't really making money. I didn't even have a bank account, so like The only option was to stream off the PS4, and that's what I did, basically. Shape, and now look. Crazy. Alright.
What's the latest you stayed up?
In here, I did a subathon in here. Oh my god, no. Awful. You remember that? The subathon, so like, subathon basically, every time they subbed, it added time. So like, I was here for probably like a month, bro. In this room, bro. In this room, losing my mind.
You stayed up a month?
Yeah.
You know what?
Everything was done in this room, bro. Bro, hella viewer averages in this room. So many. Too many to count. For real, for real.
Your mom didn't care how loud you were?
Or you see her room right across.
No, I love that.
Everybody always asks that. Nah, she understood. She got it.
What's the longest
Got him
you
like,
like,
boy,
stayed
shut the
awake?
fuck up.
I said,
Farm me too.
I was like 48 hours.
Straight?
48 hours straight.
With drink?
Coffee, Starbucks, Monster. That your stomach up and have you on the toilet for some years. But it was all worth it, bro. It all paid off. It's just so surreal, like moving out. It's like, damn, I'm finally on my own. Not even on my own, but just home place. You could stream with a 1050 Ti. You could stream on a MacBook. Like, it don't matter what you have. I feel like it just matter how you use it, and you use it to the best of your ability. Because when I had a laptop, my was overheat because it was on the carpet, and I had a mic right next to me. My mic broke. I had to make a stand for my mic. Like, it was like I wasn't given, or like I didn't have the money to get the best, but you don't need the best, because now I'm finally getting the best. I'm 8 years into my career, you know what I'm saying? So it's
If
just
people
all
fuck with you,
about
they gonna fuck
timing
with you.
as well, and it's all about patience. I had to have a lot of patience to really like, and I'm one impatient motherfucker, bro. Like, my mom would tell you, like, if I need to do something, like, let's just say my car need to be fixed, like, I gotta get the belt on it fixed, and they say, no, we gotta do it next week. I go to Mexico to find and can do it that day. If I gotta cross the border to get something done, I do it, bro. Like, I hate waiting, but waiting has been like the most beautiful process.
What's the laptop you do? So you could have moved
Yeah,
out.
doing YouTube, you gotta have a lot of patience.
Bro, I could have moved out last 2 years ago, you know? Or I could have moved out when I decided to move back in with my mom, but you know, that shit ain't the smartest thing, bro. Bills and everything don't stop. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. But, you know, I took my time.
Yeah.
And now, when people walk in the house, it's, instead of, yo, get a house. Because I could have just went apartment, like you said. You thought it was going to be an apartment, you know? Trying to make sure I got some art under here. It's pretty cool.
You think this kept you humble, more humble?
Yeah. Because I couldn't do a lot of stuff like that I wanted to.
Like what?
Like VR streams. Like, you see, like, the space between my bed and my desk. Like, show them that space, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, very cramped.
Feel me?
We're getting to the point where someone would come bring you food, like you just stay in here.
Yeah,
Or
every time.
Whoa.
I never went out. Like, even the people that did see me or notice me, they was always, like, on some respectful, yo, bro, like, you know, it's just so much love here, bro. That's what I really love about it. Like, nobody is faking. People don't even know how small that room is. Like, you seen that room. That room is pretty small, bro. Like, and I just kind of felt like I was getting stuck or comfortable in a way to where I was like, okay, yeah, I think it's time to move out. Like, I could have said that. I could have been said that. You know, like, I could have said that right when I moved in. I didn't even plan on moving in with my mom. I wanted to get an apartment, but it was just smarter for me to wait and be patient. That's where I had to learn patience, because I was just like, all right, man, I only had $3,000 when I moved back in with my mom. That's only good for
back then, 2 months of rent, and not even all the utility bills or internet bills and groceries and gas, and I didn't even have a car. So it's just like I had to learn patience. And even when I was sitting in that room 3 weeks ago, like crying about getting denied about cribs and like how hard the process was, like I knew I was gonna find the right place for me and just the right vibe. I knew it was time to move out, but I didn't force myself to move out, if that makes sense, because nobody was forcing me to move out besides on the internet, which is so weird. But I get it though. Like they see the shit you got and they automatically think, oh, he's supposed to be in this, he's supposed to be in that. But bro, when you so young and you're getting thrown like money at you and you have this amount of money at a young age, most people have been blown it or been f***ed it up or f***ed it off. You know what I'm saying? So I took pride in being patient. Like I took pride in living with my mom, still screaming, still yelling. But you know why though? Because I was still taking care of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still paying the bills. I'm still blessing my mom with, like, I bought my mom her first Louis purse. She wasn't able to afford a Louis purse for years. Like my mom, 40, 41. Like,
wasn't the material. It's the fact that, you know, my son is actually able to do this, and
at the age of 19, 20 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Because anyone can have money, but, you know,
just like the intention.
yes, it's definitely. So money never ever made him.
And after I did that, and I started realizing, okay, like, yeah, like, mom house, saving money, not paying bills, bro, it's the smartest shit you can do ever in your life, bro. It's the smartest way to stack your bread, and that's how I save so much money to be able to buy the shit that I buy. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about
Yeah, you
being
gotta
smart.
stack. That's what I did.
Smart, not moving on other people's time. That's how I see it. Like, back in the day, in here, I would come in here, stream, nothing else. Like, every single day, bro. Before the boards was even on the wall, like, before it was even like a TV in here, when my mattress was on the floor, bro, like everything was on the floor, and I think it just made me want to go like 10 times harder.
When did you start like not leaving the room?
I never left my room. I swear to God. Ask my mom. I'm gonna ask my mom when I come back, when she come back up here.
So someone will just bring the food and it just be outside your door?
Yeah. Most of the time they'll bring my food up here. Most of the time I just go get it. Come back up here. Like my mom, like it all depends on what type of parents you got. I feel like my mom never bothered me like at all, and I was screaming to the top of my lungs some nights. Like I feel like she always understood like the crap because she's seen it go up and she's seen it happen. I remember we would go into the mall and like she would pull up my YouTube on her phone and tell people at the cash register to like subscribe and that's when I first moved back in with her.
That's really
and she was doing that, so she always seemed like okay, like this is what he does, this is what he loves doing, so she just always was behind it. She never questioned it. She never told me to get a job. None of my family ever told me to get a job. None of that. So she was just always behind it, 100%.
He had a really good support system, which is really dope because that is very common. When you're doing something that's, you know, not conventional, a lot of people around you will be like, oh, you trying to do that full time? Like, I definitely remember when I decided to quit my job and do YouTube full time with my ex. I remember telling a couple people and they were like, oh, okay, so you're just gonna do that? Like, don't you got a really good job out there? Y'all making how much? And y'all about to quit? Okay. Like, it was a lot of like, why would you do that? This is stupid. It was the right decision. So that's good he had.
Dana, I'm Bruce's girlfriend.
It was at one point in time I moved from my mom's crib when I was 13 because of a situation, and I started living with my dad, and I didn't see my mom for like 5 years. So I moved when I was around 13, and I didn't see her until I was 18 years old, until I graduated. So
He wrote on a piece of note paper what he wanted to accomplish. But when he graduated, and he said he just wanted to focus on working, and it's still there.
Oh,
Yes.
we need to show that.
Yeah.
Come on, manifest it.
I mean, he writes real sloppy. Taking a year off to put full focus into my clothing brand and work. Career ready. I think this was right when he.
2019.
No, I love this. By the way, I'm leaving the country in a couple days, so if I'm looking at my phone, it's because a lot of shit is happening, and I have to respond. All right.
Well, DoorDash.
But I'm paying attention.
DoorDash, Uber Eats. One time he streamed for like 48 hours. He streamed like he was like a walking zombie. He literally streamed for 48 hours. Once he put his mind to something that he wants to do, he's gonna do it. Yeah, so the DoorDash will come. Yeah. Oh, see, yeah, His sister knows.
Yeah, it would just come like, even if we cook, it's still like
Every day.
But
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
yeah.
Get right up out the bed and start streaming. Get back in the bed, get right back up, stream again. And his fans were so demanding. And you know, he loves his fans. You know, and they're very demanding, and he.
I was gonna say my supporters.
I'm sorry. Supporters.
Supporters.
I know. Excuse me. Supporters.
They're not fans.
Well, I'm a fan. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm supporters. So he loves his supporters. I'm sorry, I'm neglected.
There's nothing wrong with saying fans. People say that.
I said the next time I drive in there, I'm gonna be in the track car for a hell of a time. That's the crazy part.
Hey, when did you say that?
12th grade. A lot of suspensions. Suspensions was given out at this school. For whatever reason. Yeah, I parked over there. That's where I parked.
This shit dark.
I had a funny Carlo that ran hot every single time I drove it. And I didn't even have a car in 12th grade. I didn't have a car until 12th grade. Yeah. I would be riding the bus. You see how we, you know what I'm saying? You see how we feel it now. But yeah,
Period.
ain't nothing wrong with riding the big cheese. Elevator in the crib is crazy. Damn.
Yes.
I
That's
feel
his new house?
good. Feel great. My mom, she downstairs, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nick. He here. We in Atlanta. Feel me? Wow. Who would have thought, Nick? Me and Nick in the cut in the elevator. 2 feet away from each other. I could do anything to this man right now, but I'm not going to.
You what?
It's like he's such a legend, you know? Nick, you think I should start hooping?
Why not?
Why not?
Everybody move.
Russell Westbrook signed me, bro. Just signed me to the EYBL for like 10 games. Swear to God, I'm gonna make some shake. Like
that manicure.
I just gotta learn how to use my body.
You better
That's
come
all
up,
it is.
Bruce.
You gotta pull up.
Period.
I do. I gotta pull up to the EYBL game. Yeah, out here, man. Rooftop. My own rooftop. Feel me? You know what I'm saying?
MTV Cribs 2022.
It's crazy.
Oh, I love this.
Crazy. It don't even feel real, bro. Look how big the fridge is, nigga. It's like a top. Look at this. I don't even eat like that, bro. What am I gonna feel this?
Start cooking. You got a kitchen like this, you gotta.
Right, bro. Chef screens.
A nice kitchen.
Huh?
Who's that family?
How they just automatically come down like that? Oh my God. Okay. Oh God. And those are Kanye Bakesters. I said Bakesters. Country was cool. I was probably making like $180 on YouTube at the time, and I was in 9th grade. So like, it wasn't like I was just not making money. It's just like, I didn't really have anything to spend the money on besides clothes and like materialistic that a kid would want. But when it started getting to like 12th and 11th grade, that's when I really started like, okay, now I need money because everybody is getting a job around me and planning on going to college, and here I am sitting on the floor yelling at somebody that's 300 pounds on a monkey app. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't make this up. So I never
remember the
really
monkey
started
app.
screaming for the money. It was at one point in time when my mom was leaving me and my sister at home.
Like I would probably go in at 3 and wouldn't get home till like 2 in the morning.
And that's why I hate Alfredo and pasta so much, because I was eating that every night. She would give it for free every night. Bring it home every night with them biscuits, bro. That shit could blow me, but that's all we had. You know what I'm saying? That's all we had. So, like, if somebody with a single mother watching this, like, single mothers have the best hustle that you will ever see in your life, because it's not only them being a mother, it's them being a father, you know? It's not like my dad wasn't around, but my parents were never together. So, you know what I'm saying? I was always back and forth in different houses, and, like, it was just so crazy seeing, like, my mom go through the shit she went through, and then, like, being able to turn it into my own drive and hustle, saying, like, okay, I know I don't want that for my life, and I don't want that for her, so how can I fix it, you know? And YouTube and Twitch fixed that completely.
Aww.
It looked like a queen, to be honest. I ain't never had a bed that big.
What do all these boards mean?
To me?
Yeah.
I mean, they mean something to me now more than when I was getting them. I really got them and started collecting them because I like the brand and the skaters that were signed to the brand, like Tashawn Jones. I almost said Smith. Is my favorite skater right now. I like Nakel, Kevin Bradley, Louis Lopez.
I don't know these people.
I like them. I grew an attachment to them because I put them in my room. Sean
people
Pablo,
skating.
R.P. Dylan.
That's dope though.
Oh, my candy jar. Where should the candy jar be?
No. Not right there.
Damn. So we drive around. None of this feels real. A house and a car in the same week.
Period.
Not even in the same week. I should probably say like probably 2 weeks. I'm not being caught in the dry all day, bro. I'm not being caught in the dry. That's Gatorade, bro. Right there. I'm gonna look like a bougie bitch, but it's really only the most fulfilling water, bro.
I think Essential tastes better than Fiji.
Need
Fiji
something?
is.
I got one.
Just another day at the job. Another day in the office.
Oh.
Yo, Mark, they wouldn't get it, bro. They wouldn't get it.
Hot dogs, taquitos.
Was playing Jane today?
Okay, I have a story. So back when Bruce was in the 5th grade, you know how they sold the Chick-fil-A sandwiches? And I drove him to school, dropped him off, and before he left out the car, he said, I want a Chick-fil-A sandwich. So at that time, I was low income, and I was actually going through the ashtray to find money to get him a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and he kind of looked at me, and he said, it's okay. And I always go back to that story because it's a little emotional for me, because I saw in his eyes then, like, I don't ever want this to happen. I don't ever want to, live like this. And I feel like at that moment, he made a decision. Okay, it's just up from here.
Period. Those are expensive.
eBay, bro. I'm an eBay demon. I be on eBay. I was on eBay all day because I was like, you know, I want my crib to be very like nostalgic with all my favorite things.
Yeah.
Like the first person crib I walked into that was boats. I was like, oh my god, like you remember when we went to Boat Crib, Mark? And I was like, that is so crazy, bro. And I was just like, yeah, like, but just with this that I like, because I'm still a big ass kid, bro. And I'm 37. I am 21 years of age.
That's crazy. I would have never thought. He look like he in his 30s. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I would say it's the mustache, but even without the mustache, he just look older. And that's no shade. Some people just look older.
I appreciate that. Hey, nice meeting you. Yeah.
She said, text me. What's up?
Don't that rip
Am
the
I
walls though?
It just depends on what kinds you get. Slick.
I do personal security. I'm an image consultant. I do styling and everything. So
Oh,
hit
okay.
me.
Business. Got it. Making connections in Walmart.
Hey, where the pliers at? No matter what, that's what I always tell people when they be like, oh, what's the best advice you can give for streaming? Or like, what's the best advice? Like, they always ask me for advice on stream. I just
Go hard.
like, bro, be
patient.
Like, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you're yourself, it'll show in OBS, it'll show on stream, it'll show on your camera, it'll show with your sub badges, it'll show with all types of that you do no matter what you do. The same thing with YouTube. Like, most like YouTube trends, like people will hop on the YouTube trend and then try to stay on that trend instead of like finding their own wave. But once you find your own wave or even get inspired by a wave, like add your own sauce to it. Don't always just take sauce. Like take sauce and then mix it with lemon peppers or onion powder. You know what I'm saying? Like throw your own seasoning into
Good
this,
analogy.
because like
I agree.
you want your own. You want to be known for you. You don't want to be known for trying to be like somebody else. Nah. Come on, bro. Let's say a prayer. I feel like we gotta say a prayer for this. But yeah, man. This is how you're supposed to package this.
Yeah.
You feel me? None of that BS. It ain't even about money. You know, money don't make you no grown man. It's the wisdom that you get from learning from people, learning how people move, learning what they do, learning what they say to you. I'm blasting through my fridge so crazy. This is the first time I've had like a big group of guests. You know? Let's not say too much on that.
What do you usually buy?
I mean, I got some good shit.
I'm paying attention, okay? Shut up.
Waffles,
I have to
raspberries.
get my flight information.
DiGiorno. Can't go wrong with DiGiorno. Some French toast. Some Eggos. I got some, you know, drumsticks, you know what I'm saying? And pizza rolls. Nah. I was gonna go to Sam's Club, but I ain't know they closed that early. Oh my God. Yeah, it's time to stop that.
Nice pantry.
Because if it was a zombie apocalypse right now, bro, I'd be dead.
Ha ha ha.
She did. She took a bed out.
Took the bed out, bro, the rug.
Yes.
Everything.
With the updated equipment.
It's a lot of shit going on now. It came out perfect, though. It came out exactly how I wanted it to. And then, like, the lights.
I love this. I need someone to set up my gaming shit.
Normal day in the life of a
Or streaming
day.
shit.
We don't do but sit inside all day.
Yo, they type in this chat all day. Like if I type right now, I think they'll be here. Yeah. Let's see if anybody. Usually they're in here. See?
Is this like the sub-only chat?
No, this is just a regular chat. They're just waiting on me to go live.
No.
They say hi. Let's see what they say. Oh man, nothing like a good offline chat. This is how it would look.
That screensaver is crazy.
It look nice.
Yes, OBS.
Dang, that is official right there.
And it goes super wide. Official. I love it, bro. It's the perfect setup. Like, now that I have a separate room for everything and like just a different workspace, work area, it's a whole different energy. You know
It is.
Like,
that is fact.
I love it, bro. Like I thought this room was not gonna be the room because that big ass bed was in here, but then like the person that's like, bro, it was just perfect timing, bro. Like the people that took the shit out of here, bro, like got it all done in under 2 weeks. Shit is crazy.
I love this. Good for him.
Close to graduation, I didn't go to prom. I didn't go to parties like that. Like, I sacrificed a lot of, like, in real life to just, like, bro, I streamed on prom night, you know what I'm saying? So it was just, like, everybody at prom, you know, being this, like, trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, having fun and being a kid, and I'm just, like,
yeah, you gotta
on the floor
sacrifice that
streaming
shit
to 80 viewers, like, doing the Playboy Cardi intro, yelling as loud as I can when I switch the screen. So, like, I definitely had to make a lot of sacrifices, and I definitely did not see sunlight for a little minute. I definitely missed some days on watching my but it was all worth it. It's always all worth it.
No, you could have worked in the shower.
Sacrifices you got to take with a lot of people.
No, you ain't got to sacrifice. Yeah, you ain't got to sacrifice that. Take 5 minutes. Yoda? Is that Yoda? That's his name? I don't know. That's him from Hunter. I don't know those other action figures.
You showing out now.
Big ass couch.
Oh, Shaggy the one.
He the best character.
Stopping. I'm just laying on there right now. So if I go down, we all go down, Nick. I'm sorry. Nick and the cut gonna have to get a camera in jail. Somebody smuggled that. I'm gonna just gas. Mark, don't get scared, bro. He's scared of this one.
No, I'm getting in the car with niggas like this.
Go in!
You about to play with my life.
Oh my God! I can't
Car
even
sound
react
fast.
while driving. If I react while driving, I'm crashing them. Oh my God! No, that was down there 100. I think I wasn't looking. Damn. Definitely need gas after that. That shit ate my tank. Oh God. broke my pockets, bro. I'm gonna sell it, I'm not gonna lie. $64. That's crazy. It's alright. Only into
On the street, though? That nigga crazy. It look like the street.
That's a rap forever.
If not, it's not for sale.
Tone ski. Always make sure your shoes tied. It's a good trip. Who knew house shopping? So like, I had to do this every like month.
That's annoying.
Every month, like new white tees, new everything. I don't know, like you know, like white tees don't stay that fresh, bro. I'm not tripping. They don't.
New goddamn pack every time.
If you don't get a new pack every time, then it's just not right. What you think about these, Nick? This combo. I'm digging it. No bullshit. Hey, Mark. I feel like this one for you.
This is hard. Hot Cheetos.
Pink one? Yeah, for my girl. She finna start game. Yo, no way.
People were stealing, man.
Damn. It's on every single one.
Gotta protect the merchandise.
Oh, that's a BR.
I feel like people still
they be taking
gaming a
more.
lot. Because that shit's expensive and kids can't afford it. So they be in there stealing shit.
I need V-Bucks, bro. It's crazy how they still so popular. I might need another camera for the stream room. So when I do the subathon, I can have like separate cameras in my house. Oh, that's crazy, bro. They really shut Toys R Us down. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, bro.
I heard that coming back.
They should have never shut Toys R Us down. They just switched it.
I used to love
Let me
Toys
see.
R Us when I was a kid.
Bro, knocking up the houses there, like getting ready for war. That's how I feel. What?
Prepared for the worst.
Oh God. Like honestly, go to hell right now.
Sorry, y'all. I've been getting very little sleep. I'm preparing
People
for a
say
trip,
these are
so
nasty, but I don't think they're nasty though.
yeah.
G2.
It's a lot going on.
Yo, I'm with G0, bro. I just be trying to be healthy. I guess that's the problem.
What's your favorite Gatorade?
I said, I like these. Cross. This is the right one. I like the G2s though. For some reason. Oh, geez. Yeah, man. They showed me how I need to have my fridge stocked. Because this shit is almost all gone. These are actually pretty good too. Bubble fruit. My mom got these ones. Ice peaches. Okay. I need some seasoning, bro. There's no seasoning in the crib at all. I'm black with no seasoning in my crib.
Of course, you know, your mindset anytime you're dealing with family or loved ones, you know, it's very emotional because you don't, you know, feel or think that family would do certain things.
what a lot of people don't realize,
Girl, get
bro,
your
like,
shoes off her
my
couch.
mom's house, like, my mom's a single mother, so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have internet, we didn't have a lot of things like that. Like, I couldn't get the newest shoes, but my dad, on the other hand, he had help. He has, like, you know what I'm saying, a wife and shit like that. So it was just, I lived in two different worlds to where I did have internet at one house and I didn't. So I got the best of both sides, but it was at one point in time where I was like, I guess I was just maturing more and I wanted to be on the internet more, so I just wanted to move in with my dad at the time, and shit just went completely left, and we not gonna get too deep into it because it's such a long story. That's a story for another day. I might tell this story on stream, but it's just because it's still being prolonged as well, because, you know, family never stopped being family, and they never, you know, I never stopped loving family, but sometimes it's best to separate yourself from certain family members, especially if it's a toxic situation, which
Absolutely.
it was, you know. It's a lot of people that I took care of before I even took care of myself, and like, even on my dad's side, like, I haven't seen my dad in God knows how long, but that's just because it is what it is. Like, I had to make certain sacrifices and numb myself to certain pain to get to where I'm at when people didn't want to see me get to where I'm at, you know? And sometimes those people can be family. You never know. It's just like, you would think it would be a friend, you would think it would be a foe, but at the whole time, the end sequence, I feel like I'm not a junk food eater no more, bro.
But you getting hella junk food. Fucking Hot Pockets and chips, candy. What vegetables?
Yay, nay.
Pringles on fire. Somebody, nigga, you. Not him trying to act like he getting this for somebody else. We know you eating this shit. This is how my sister's place is too. Like hella snacks.
It tastes that good, bro.
I remember I mentioned to her that I go to the grocery store like multiple times a week, and she was like, "What? Why?" Because I'm buying fresh food, and it goes bad quick, and you eat it fast. You gotta get more vegetables and fruit. I can't live off Capri Suns and hot Cheetos. I don't even like that shit, honestly.
I think I'm gonna get a custom knife. What? Yo, Nick, you don't even understand, bro. You dead ass don't understand. We just struck gold. Yo, who know? Yo, Mike, he be on his dad. You can put this on one of my shoulders.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Over there. Gotta rinse it down.
Yeah, it's easy.
You think so?
Yeah.
What you gotta do?
You just have to unplug the hose in the back of the toilet and plug this hose onto it,
Bro, that's fucking...
and then just put it under.
Wait, is that like a
But
hand?
don't water come out if you unplug the hose?
Just turn the water off.
How you turn it on?
There's
On the toilet?
Yeah. There's not.
Wait.
What if this one sucks though?
I didn't know you could do
Is
this.
it handheld?
You can even return it.
Does it just like
After
sit
you
in
use it?
there? It's handheld, like you gotta. I don't even use that.
Definitely do use
That's
it.
nah. It's so. I use white because like it's just so uncomfortable.
This shit uncomfortable.
It's my favorite.
It's one of my
I might look
favorite
into
books,
one.
bro.
That's dope.
Agreed.
I might have to buy one just to put it in the middle. Only book I can read. No.
Kiwi strawberry.
Bro.
Kiwi strawberry snap used to be my shit. I haven't drinking in years, but I used to fuck with it.
The best flavor. This is
Apple?
the best flavor. What do you
Disgusting.
mean?
Apple's gross.
Yeah.
Stop.
Kiwi strawberry
Red
fruit
apple bread,
punch.
like, it's so good. What's the best one then? Yeah, you tell me, Mike.
Peach tea.
Okay.
Peach tea.
Yeah, fruit punch is fine.
What? Grown up, bro.
Finally. Get some produce, nigga.
Even though this cookies, I can still put a piece on this bitch, right?
Yeah.
My sister was saying, back to that conversation, she goes to the grocery store like once a month. I was like,
I'm gonna try this.
Because they buy hella processed shit, hella frozen shit, and processed snacks.
You think he's good, Nick?
They can't hurt.
Right?
Don't take too many.
Yo, Mike. Think he's fine? Where we go, bro? This is cool part.
Shopping for a new place, it fucking sucks. It sucks. That's what's keeping me from moving. I really want to move though. I don't want to live at this place no more. But just having to go through all this again. And you gotta buy new shit for different places. Cause shit is different.
I'm not used to having the camera on me at all times, but I'm working on it. Gotta see this. I don't want to see it. They gotta see it nowadays. Like, they have to see it. It's not no, you know. No normal going on. It's just a normal day. Bro, TwitchCon, that's gonna be my first TwitchCon ever. I hope it don't stink in there, bro. Cause that's gonna blow me, bro. I'm gonna have to walk around with deodorant and just handing that out.
Why you just assume they're gonna be musty? Cause they on Twitch?
Stinking. They gamers though, so it's fine. It's a valid stink. Not really, bro. No stinking. No stink is a valid stink. You need to get your ass in the shower. Please. Look how long this receipt was.
$1,000, $1,500.
Keep those taxes. No way they want me to do a U-turn at that light. They got me up, yo. Take me home. Take me the streetway. Come on.
I don't trust it.
Some people thought I was lying about this, Nick. I don't know why. It's super nice. It's a nice thing to have. Especially if you got drunk ass.
Yeah. How you gonna get the groceries, Nick? As much as you can.
Evolution.
That's so dope.
Just like that. Easy. This in the G2, bro. This is my last G2 in the refrigerator. I'm done with them now. I'm gonna drink this one though. This one, I ain't got no sweet in the crib. I try to stay slim and healthy, you know. I'm getting older. I'm gonna be 22, bro. Like, I'm catching up with you. I ain't trying to let that catch up. I'm trying to stay ahead. Every time. First things first, family over money. You needed a friend. I could have just had a turkey one in here without having this one.
My homie got some of these. These are literally, it depends on which one you get, of course, and where you get it from, but they're like thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, for each of those. One of them he has is like $8,000.
I feel like this room needs. I was gonna put a couch, but I think this is more perfect for it. Like this big thing right here. A table, a fridge. I would now if I get a fridge, I'm a mini fridge. I could put it like somewhere in this corner too. I can put it like under the TV, but I think I want to get like a little TV stand so I can put more knickknacks under the TV, and then it'll look more, you know what I'm saying, sophisticated and shit. Like an actual room. It's already look like that. Yeah. Ooh.
Amen.
Right. I don't know where I'm gonna hang them up. I think I might do them just throughout the hallways. Right?
I mean,
We finna lock in soon. He just invited me to his little gym in Oklahoma. His gym is crazy. I'm gonna hang that. I think that's what I'm gonna do for like the hallways and like more art. Got more art on the way. out really crazy. Really crazy.
I like the doorknobs.
I was watching that Kanye documentary, and his mom was like a giant looks into the mirror. And I was like, what the is Donda talking about? And then I realized, because I was watching it and it was late and I was like damn near half asleep. And I'm like, and then she says, but everybody looks at the giant and, you know, sees that as, I guess, giant, meaning as in, like, everybody sees this big, tall person, but the giant can't even see himself. And it just, like, stuck with me because it's just, like, I told my mom, and I'm like, what you think this mean? And the way she explained it to Kanye, like, y'all got to go watch that. And, like, I'm sitting there like, damn, Donda. Like, like, that's the one, because it was at a time where, you know, Kanye was getting hate. And he was getting hated on, he was getting dissed, and he was, like, upset about it. And that put, like, a fire in my heart. Like, man, everybody who talk or everybody who think they know something about me, because they don't. The only people that know something about me is the people that have been around me and met me in person, you know what I'm saying? So that quote stuck with me a lot.
I love
like, I would think about that, like, trying to figure out the biggest, deepest meaning about it, but it's really just the thing I think about, like, what could people hate me for? Like, what? And it's just like, I say the first thing they will probably think I have an ego, because the numbers try to calculate how much money people make. And I feel like a lot of content creators get that, because some people do have egos, but it's nothing wrong with having an ego, because it's bad egos and there's good egos. So I don't other than that, what can they get confused about? I don't hide. Like, I get on there and I be myself. I don't do no faking. So it's just like, it's
you
really
gotta be yourself.
Nothing that people can say. I just always be myself, because I know, like, being yourself is no faking it. Like, people can see that and they can see through. I feel like now people are starting to be able to see through the bullshit and just more so realize who's really them and who's really not them. 62,000 people first streamed back, and that's when I knew, man, like, the sky being the limit. Like, it's the moon, bro. Like, completely, 100%. And with them behind me, like I said, bro, I can never do no failing. Like, I got the best support system in the world behind me, and that's really where it started. Really. Don't stray too far away from yourself, trying to be something that you're not. Like, don't do one thing because you see another person. Don't be a monkey see, monkey do at. You know, like, have faith in yourself to become something that you want to be, you know, and not because your parents want you to be something, or your parents want you to go to school, or your parents want you to work this job. Have more faith in yourself and in God, because at the end of the day, you all you got. You know what I'm saying? When you lay down in that bed and you start thinking, nobody else can read your thoughts. You're the only person with those thoughts, and that's what I realized too. Like, early on, you have to be yourself, and you just have to love yourself too. Because when you love yourself, nobody can tell you anything about yourself. And with this, a lot of try to tell you, oh, you need to do this, oh, your nose fat is, you don't got a chin, you know what I'm saying? But I love myself, so it's just like, man, I love them jokes. Like, I love when they come up with new memes. It's funny, you know what I'm saying? I never take none of that to heart, because I love myself. And when you love yourself and you believe in yourself and you have faith in yourself and in God, bro, like, it's really no failing. You can really only go harder, like, and that just makes you want to push harder for yourself, knowing that you can do it and knowing that you believe. Because when nobody else believes, and when you make it and you got eyes on you, then you think back and just be like, wow, I remember at a point in time when you told me that I couldn't do, you know what I'm saying? So just always believe in yourself and keep faith and keep God first, always.
Bruce Lee, Bruce the Shark, whatever I want to call him. I don't get one thing. Again, I get ball, shoot it up, and I brick that. It's coming to. Yeah. That's it, man. That's my first upload. I hope you guys enjoy.
Aw, I love this. So cool to see how far he's come, and I totally agree with him. It's so important to be yourself, stay true to who you are, and just keep grinding. You got to keep going. And look how long he's been doing YouTube. He's been online since he was fucking 14. Like, that shit is crazy. But it paid off. It's really dope. And people don't understand how hard it is to acquire an audience and have them continue to watch you over a long period of time, that shit is not easy. Everybody thinks, oh, you just get online, just have a camera, just talk to a camera. It's not that deep. It's not that hard to do. You don't even do nothing. This ain't even a real job. Nigga, you do it then, bitch, nigga. Bet you can't. It is not easy to have people continue to be engaged with the content that you're putting out and continue to like you, continue to fuck with you. It's not an easy thing to do. So it's so cool that he was able to do this and keep it up after all these years. So this was inspiring to watch. There were a lot of like, you know, slow moments. You know, they were just vlogging. I don't really like vlogs, so I was just kind of like, I just want to hear more about the motivational shit and his story. But, you know, of course, they had that sprinkled in throughout the documentary, and I enjoyed it overall. So, yeah, this was cool to see. I have more insight into who he is, so I definitely fuck with him. I like Bruce. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!